Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex here in Merritt Island, Florida, on the east coast of Florida, just about 20 miles from Cocoa Beach. And we are here to learn about space, right? And explore beyond our world again, because this is our second time filming and getting off the couch with all of you, visiting the Kennedy Space Center. And this center is pretty big, especially if you take advantage of the bus tour. So if you have just one day, like all of our past visits, I don't think you can see it all. So in this video, our goal will be to see more, to explore more of Kennedy Space Center with all of you. Of course, we'll still hear our favorites, the must-sees at Kennedy Space Center in our opinion. Before we jump into our day though, let's talk discounts, because whether you're staying for 1 day, 2 days, or multiple days, there are discounts available. There are senior and military discounts available. Of course, there are annual passes. There's also like comeback prices where you can pay a discounted amount and it will allow you to come back for the remainder of the year. I highly recommend checking the website. The website link will be in the description. I also recommend checking the social media pages of the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex so you can see those specials like the comeback specials and any other special discounts that are available for holidays or other time periods throughout the year. With all that being said, we can go ahead and get our day started at one of our favorite attractions, the Rocket Garden. The photo opportunities in this garden, furnished with rockets from NASA's Mercury, Gemini, and Apollo programs, cannot be beat. The walk amongst the Rocket Garden is still slightly different from our last visit though, because a guided tour is taking place as we roam. So we're hearing more details about the astronauts, scientists, and engineers behind these incredible rockets. Guided tours of the Rocket Garden do happen daily. And near the Rocket Garden is an attraction we're always drawn to, Gateway. The present and future collide within this innovative space. While walking around, you can explore current progress happening right now in the space program, along with what's to come through hands-on exhibits, realistic replicas, prototypes, capsules, and more. And this attraction that we're approaching now is not new to us at all. It is my daughter's favorite place to be, maybe in the world, definitely out of this world. And that is Planet Play, an indoor play and learning experience aimed for explorers ages 2 to 12. At least that's what the sign says, although I am seeing explorers much older than 12. They definitely look older than 12, which just proves how fun this is. And look at that. They have Did You Know facts around the multiple floors of play. And if you follow us on Instagram, you know I love my Did You Know facts. We post one every Monday on Instagram. So the kids, adults, anyone stepping into Planet Play is going to have a blast, pun intended, and learn something or a lot, in my case, in the process. Now, something new for us, something that we're trying for the first time, is Orbit Cafe. At this complex, at the Kennedy Space Center, you can actually bring your own lunch in, but if you are desiring something hot, fresh, right off the grill, like a build your own burger or a mushroom Swiss burger, as seen here, and if you just need a sweet treat, like a humongous cookie, again as seen here, to power through your day, then you can check out Orbit Cafe. Now that we have refilled and we are passing the world's largest space shop, over 15,000 square feet of space-themed souvenirs, clothing, plus more, we'll head to another must-visit attraction for us, Space Shuttle Atlantis. Space Shuttle Atlantis is the world's first reusable spacecraft carrying astronauts into orbit. It is retired now, rightfully, after 33 missions, 307 days in space, and clocking over 120,000 miles. After its service, the Space Shuttle Atlantis now rests here. In addition to checking out the shuttle, viewing the interactive exhibits that describe the many missions of the Atlantis, and riding the long slide that simulates a space shuttle landing that we thoroughly enjoyed on previous visits. On this visit, this time, we're struggling, crawling through a model of the International Space Station, which is really cool because you can see down below. But this is a workout. I barely got through. There weren't people looking at me. I probably would have laid down, maybe even took a nap peer pressure does work. I did make it through, and from what I read, this model is just a portion of the International Space Station. Wow. Now, for the very first time, we did make it through to the shuttle launch experience here within the Atlantis attraction. Thankfully, the lines are really short today, and the ride is cool. It is a motion-based simulator that gives you sort of the feeling of what astronauts experience when they launch into orbit. What's really cool, my favorite part, is the exit where we are now. I couldn't really film during the turbulence of the ride, but I get to catch this grand exit, which is really awesome. As I stated before, this is our second time getting out the couch with all of you here at the Kennedy Space Center, and we've been here a couple of times prior to that even, and we have never taken the bus tour until today. We are hopping on the bus now, and we are hoping to see the newest attraction here at Kennedy Space Center, the gantry at LC-39. The newest attraction features 360-degree views of active launch areas, a full-scale rocket engine that simulates a test fire, and exhibits that explore rocket design. Unfortunately, we found out after getting on the bus that attraction closes early at 2, which is why we are now at the Apollo Saturn V Center. Another stop, the main stop on the Kennedy Space Center bus tour. This area is a tribute to the Apollo era, the Apollo moon landings. I didn't know this. Perhaps this is old news for all of you. You can let me know in the comments. But there were actually 6 different successful moon landings that took place from 1969 to 1972. Apollo 11, Apollo 12, Apollo 14, Apollo 13 was not successful, Apollo 15, then 16, and the last one was Apollo 17 in December of 1972. Really interesting, I think. You really only hear about the first one. So I had no idea there were so many. So obviously there's a lot to see within this attraction. What you cannot miss is the Saturn V. Look at how huge this is. It is the largest rocket ever flown. It is 363 feet tall, about the height of a 36-story tall building. For more comparison, it is actually taller than the Statue of Liberty. Can you believe that? In my personal opinion, I think it's really cool that they can retire these rockets and this equipment and have it in a place like this where we can all see it. Because it's one thing to read about it in a history book, see a picture, or actually even watch video of these launches on TV. But to see it in person is just amazing. Thank you all for joining us here at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex and witnessing these incredible engineering and technological feats along with us. Thanks so much for getting out the couch with us and exploring. We couldn't hit it all today, unfortunately. Let us know if we did make it to one of your favorite attractions here. And if you are planning a trip to Kennedy Space Center and you found this video helpful with your planning, please hit the thumbs up button and let us know. Continue to join us off the couch too, please. Each and every Saturday, we are off our couch for a new adventure. And this adventure has us off our couch in our hometown of Jacksonville, Florida, getting some necessary grocery shopping in and some travel because we're checking out the new international market that has opened, Lotte Market. Not only is this a grocery store with selections from Korea, China, India, Pakistan, as well as other countries, there is a food court. So join us please next Saturday as we shop and eat. Join us too for our monthly newsletter. Each month we aim to provide travel tips, travel freebies, and more travel inspiration. Check out the newsletter, the September newsletter right here on YouTube under the community tab, and sign up there too, or sign up in the description for our newsletter or on our website at offourcouch.com. As always, thanks so much for getting out the couch with us here in Merritt Island at the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Thank you also for the likes, comments, feedback, and recommendations. You all join us off the couch week after week is what makes these adventures possible. So thank you. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.